Hello, good evening, Farhan. How are you? Here I am calling you from Canada, and there you are in Pakistan, Lahore, far, far away from us. And unexpectedly, we are actually doing a Zoom recording because why? Explain.
Thank you very much for this flexible arrangement for me, because I just recently shared my request with you that I'm having COVID, because recently my test results told me that they have detected COVID virus, and I'm now isolated and have a 15 days of quarantine period. So that was the main reason why I requested you to record my message a bit early from the actual schedule.
Yes, you just discovered this news last night, eh?
Yeah.
And now tell me, what time is it for you there in Lahore?
It is 8:35 p.m.
Okay, so it's already evening.
Yeah.
Yes. So just briefly, my goodness, we've known each other now perhaps a couple of months.
Yeah, almost 2 months.
Almost 2 months. And initially, we were talking about the water hand pumps that you were
Yeah.
setting up in so many communities. But
Yes.
since then, I've learned about so many other activities that you're engaged with. So I'm going
Yeah.
to turn the mic over to you to tell us a little bit about yourself and your work. And
Thank you. Thank you. Actually, I'm involved in various charitable and humanitarian and interfaith activities. And actually, the major project are the water relief projects. And as we are going to celebrate World Water Day, so I think I should start from my water relief activities in the southern Punjab, Sindh, and other areas of Pakistan. Actually, water shortage is a very major problem in the desert areas of Pakistan, especially the Cholistan Desert and the Tharkarpar Desert. And the groundwater that people here consume so much is saline to brackish, and have a very high concentration of various salt and minerals, which are very dangerous for human health and livestock health. So only the deeper wells and hand pumps are the only possible solution for this problem. So I therefore started working on it, and I established a project of Sindh Water Relief Project for construction of water wells and installation of hand pumps in the village of interior Sindh. And after that, gradually I expanded that those activities to the southern areas of Punjab and Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa provinces of Pakistan. So this is one of my leading humanitarian projects, which are being done through the charities and donations collected from the general public through social media and other sources. And till today, I have, alhamdulillah, completed more than 300 water wells and hand pumps in those desert areas or slum areas. And I always very proudly mention a few things. That's Project Management Institute of USA ranked this project among the top three community service projects in 2017 and 18. And Triple Helix Association of Italy also awarded me Satha Innovation Award in 2019 during their South Asia chapter. And I also achieved Gusi Peace Prize, which is equivalent to Asia's Nobel Prize counterpart from Philippines, and Kentucky Kernel Commission from the Honorable Governor of Kentucky State. So the benefits I received from these water relief projects include so many benefits, including the reduced hardship for women and children, because this water problem affects women's life so badly in Tharkarpar and Cholistan, because they are responsible to fetch water from long distances from their entire family. And they cannot leave they even cannot leave their household even for social functions, since most of their time is spent fetching water, and they remain unable to entertain their friends, their relations, due to water scarcity. So at times, both the young boys and girls also have to postpone their career development activities due to the responsibility of fetching water. Besides being a major work for women, fetching water due to the fetching water from, sorry, I forgot the actual thing I was going to explain. Sorry. Besides being a major work for women, fetching water affects children education too. During the dry season, often children also remain necessary part of the water collection, and sometimes stretching into the night hours too. So in such events, children have to sacrifice their daily studies, for which they are also kicked off by the teachers from their schools. So through these water projects, I reduced the daily hardship of women and children in the Tharkarpar and Cholistan cities. Besides this, due to the lack of clean drinking water, children are especially vulnerable to waterborne disease such as diarrhea and worm infection and typhoid and hepatitis. Some of these diseases can have long-term effects as well. So these diseases and problem are very common in Sindh, where people have insufficient access to safe water and storages, coupled with lack of hygiene practices, and low access to the health services that women their lives, and increases the risk of diseases outbreaks. So by providing clean drinking water through the water wells and hand pumps, we reduce the risk of waterborne diseases and in those areas. And this is also pertinent to mention here that most of the villages, especially Tharkarpar and Cholistan, women are bound to spend hours to fetch drinking water. Even in some areas, we found women traveling almost 5 miles every day to fetch polluted water from the small ponds miles away from their homes. So through these water relief projects, we help them reducing their daily labor and time. And it was all about the water relief projects in some desert areas. In addition to this, I also distribute sewing machines to the widows who are selected based on their skills and financial status. This distribution is intended to empower women by providing them with a livelihood, and the opportunity for those women to earn an income and stand on their own feet goes a long way in women's empowerment. In addition to this, I also distribute the wheelchairs in differently able people. as wheelchairs can provide health and developmental and social benefits, and main goal of our charity fund to actually to inspire others to get outside and keep moving despite disabilities and fears and excuses. In addition to this, I also established a charity fund in year 2016 in order to financially assist the senior TV artists who are currently facing financial constraints due to some illness or unemployment. Unfortunately, here in Pakistan, our legendary superstars have never been paid due respect and off-screen value they actually deserve. So we decided to value our legendary actors in their lives and not wait for their sad demise to reward them afterwards. Um, and in 2017, I expanded my network from Asia to Africa, and I got another opportunity to get in touch with most active young activists of African countries who could be helpful for food drives. At present, I am conducting small activities of ration distribution in Nigeria, and I'm also planning to expand this network to Sudan and Ethiopia as well. Last year, I also in 2019, 19 to 20, the COVID pandemic was confirmed to have reached Pakistan in February 2020, and multiple regions across the country imposed lockdowns until the end of March due to that pandemic. And in that situation, the daily wage workers in Pakistan started facing hunger and financial constraints, and many daily wagers could not even have a single penny in more than 3 to 4 weeks in the whole country to run their kitchen expenses. So in 2021, in 2020, I started a distribution of ration in different cities of Pakistan and in different provinces. And through this ration relief project, it was quite risky for me as well to travel in different areas and locations for distribution of ration, because when others were locked down at home to save themselves and their families from coronavirus, we initiated this step to help and assist those who were suffering with hunger and financial constraints. And beside and one of my latest activity was and latest project is assistance to the transgender community, because here in Pakistan people do not give proper respect and opportunities to transgender community. They are suffering with less education and no employment, and people also always criticize them due to their sexuality and due to their gender. So this gender discrimination is quite alarming in Pakistan, because even women are not given proper rights. So transgenders are another target of such people. So I started some sort of awareness campaigns for the rights and protection of transgender community and to stop the violence against them. And we started sharing small gifts item with them. Especially in last winters, we distributed the blankets and warm clothes to the transgender community. And now we are looking for the opportunities for some sort of educational plans and business plans for the transgender communities. So that was all about my humanitarian projects. And now let me share a little about the interfaith activities, because being a because I 10 years ago I formed a peace group, which is and then named it Pakistan Peacekeeping Mission, to raise my voice for rights and protection of religious minorities in Pakistan, and to reduce the religious extremism, racial intolerance, and sectarian violence. So I started arranging peace trips and tours to the different religious and sacred areas associated with different faiths and religions located in Punjab, Sindh, and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa regions of Pakistan for interfaith harmony and proper understanding about the people linked with other religions. And I also conducted interviews of prominent minority figures of Pakistan who were associated with different religions. Many of them are doctors, many of them are singers, artists. So and those interviews were published in various local and international magazines, and people gave us very positive response about those efforts. And in addition to this, I also and to create more unity and brotherhood among all Pakistanis, regardless of their cultural and religious and sectarian and ethnic differences. I formed a theatre group of Pakistan Peacekeeping Mission, and we started theatre performances along with my dramatic team on different occasions and festivals for proper awareness and understanding about different religions. So. That is all about my work. And recently we started some collaborative projects with a Circle of Nations, because I have found a Circle of Nations a very positive place, because one thing is too common in me and in Circle of All Nations, because we both are working for to create awareness and positivity in society. We both have no no intention to earn money and no intention to have any kind of monetary or financial benefit, but we are working for betterment and of society, and to make some positive awareness and to create more positivity in society. So that was all about my work till today.
Okay, wow. Well, that was quite a passionate speech, and you've covered
Thank you.
just like so much of detail and
Thank you.
shared so much of thinking in terms of how this work of yours has evolved over the last many, many
Thank you.
years. And it's really amazing outreach to so many vulnerable people and
Yeah.
communities. And very interesting too, your outreach to Africa. Uh,
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing all of this.
Thank
And perhaps some of your written notes can be included in our report later, so people can, pay greater attention to the details and see what they might be inspired to do themselves or inspired to support. Yes, and as the Circle of All Nations is really this global eco-peace community that's just an idea, and it's animated when people like you add their ideas to transforming consciousness. Really is what we're doing. And while we've not a funded organization and have no money, there are people who watch our shows and events who do have money, and perhaps they'll be inspired to help support some of your work. I know you've set up 6 pumps in the
Yeah.
name of Circle of All Nations, but I also understand you said something like maybe you need 1,000 pumps for all the villagers in the desert there.
Yeah.
So perhaps people will be inspired to help support it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. So yeah, thank you for all the posts that I've been now seeing on Facebook, because
Thank you.
it looks like you're generating a lot of enthusiasm for new ways of creating community amongst a lot of young people, a lot of older people as well. And I think here too, we both see the value of the social media to transform ideas.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what we could do is, when you're feeling better, we could have another informal chat like this and do a Facebook Live
Definitely.
that, yeah, you're more relaxed and, when you're feeling better. But is there anything more you'd like to share at this point?
Um, um, I just want to thank you that you accepted my request and gave me the opportunity to record my message a little earlier, because due to medication I feel a bit dizzy, and I was a little muddled that maybe at 1 p.m. I won't be able to express in more details due to some medicines dizziness. But thank you very much. You recorded my message a bit earlier. Thank you.
Okay, so this is perfect. So now you better go and have a good rest. I remember the last time we chatted, which was in February, it was like
Yeah.
3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, and we were still
Yeah.
talking. So we hope to have those kind of passionate conversations another time. But now you take
Definitely.
very, very good care of yourself, and especially
Thank you.
as you're heading out, there's so much in the world. We need you to keep strong and well.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Okay,
Just pray for my good health.
with very best prayers for your good health
Thank
and for the health
Thank
of all
you.
your friends and family and community. Okay,
Thank
talk
you.
a lot of time. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.